Good afternoon, everybody. Today's video should be a little bit quick. We have moved from multiplication to division, and now we're going back to multiplication to talk about it in a little bit more detail. Our homework today is on pages 299 and 300, and it's all about looking at a multiplication chart and learning exactly how to use it. So before we look at some specific problems in our homework, I want to look at this multiplication chart and talk about it just a little bit. So what you see on your screen is almost the same thing as the chart that we have in our books. It's just colored a little bit differently. So if we talk about different vocabulary words, in multiplication we have factors and we have products. Okay, so the factors in a multiplication sentence are the two things that you are multiplying. So for example, if we have 5 times 9, this 5 and this 9 are the factors that you find in your multiplication problem. So on our chart, the factors are these numbers here and these numbers here. Okay, now the product in a multiplication sentence is the answer. So 5 times 9 equals 45. 45 would be our product, the answer. And all the products on our chart are all these numbers right here. All right. So let's go back to a blank multiplication chart that I haven't written all over. So again, if we have 5 times 9. Say I have 5 times 9 and I can't remember the answer to 5 times 9. We can use this chart to figure out the answer. With our factors, we have to find the numbers. We have to find the number in the column and we have to find the number in the row. So we have 5 and we have 9. So what we do is we follow this row and we follow this column until our two lines meet. So these two lines meet at the 45. Okay, let's try another example. Okay, so this time let's do 8 times 3. So I cannot remember the answer to 8 times 3. So I'm going to find my 8, and I'm going to find my 3, and I'll go in the row, and I'll go in the column to the box that my two lines meet. So 8 times 3 must be 24. Okay, so I've added the chart on this slide that you have on the front of your homework just so we can see exactly what we're doing with an identical picture as to what you have on your homework. Number 1 has nothing to do with what is circled on this chart, the circles and the arrows, but I wanted it to be identical just so there wasn't any confusion. Okay, so number 1 says, look at the products with a factor of 5. What pattern do you see? The products with a factor of 5 end in blank or blank. Now this is something that we worked with in class. So our factors, again, remember, are these numbers here and these numbers here. So our factors of 5 are right here. Let me write in a different color. Right here and right here. Those are our factors of 5. So all of our products with 5 would be these and these. So it asks us to find a pattern. If we look at these numbers, it is 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And again, it's the same here. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay? Now, that's a pattern that we've heard before. That's just counting by 5s. Now, it asks us, the products with a factor of 5 end in what or what? So if we look at all of these numbers here, they either, let me erase that so you can see it better. All of these products here and all of these products here, they either end in a 0 or a 5. So we can say the products with a factor of 5 end in 0 or 5. All right, here's number 4. Number 4 says, shade a row of numbers yellow to show the products with a factor of 10. What do you notice about this row? The products with a factor of 10 end in blank. Okay, so when it says shade in a row, that means we are going to be shading in something that goes this way. Columns go up and down, okay? Rows go side to side. So we know we're shading in something this way. Okay, so let's look again. It says shade a row of numbers yellow to show the products with a factor of 10. So if we're shading numbers this way, we're going to be looking for a factor of 10 over here. So our factor of 10, let's see, where is it? Nope, 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 nope. Oh, all the way down. There's our factor of 10. So we know we're going to be shading that same row that the 10 is in. Okay, so this isn't quite yellow, it's a little orange. But with yellow, or if you don't have yellow, you can go ahead and use your pencil. We're going to shade in that row. I know you can't see my numbers anymore because my pen, it covered it up. But you should still be able to see your numbers. And on your chart, go ahead and look at your paper. We notice that what we shaded in is 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We should notice something about those numbers. All of those numbers end in the same digit. Let's think. What do they all end in? Think to yourself for a second. They all end in 0. So we can say the products with a factor of 10 end in 0. Okay, I know I said this was going to be a short video, but last problem. So here's number 5. It says Mason has 1 notebook for science and 1 notebook for reading. He put 9 stickers on each notebook. How many stickers did Mason use in all? Right, 2 multiplication sentence. So before, when we were working on multiplication, we would draw a picture for this. But now we're trying to use the chart. So we're not going to draw a picture, we're going to use the chart. We're going to think of what are our multiplication sentences, and then we can either get the answer from our head, get the product from our head, or we can get the product from our chart. Okay, so he has 1 notebook for science and 1 notebook for reading. Okay, 1 notebook for science, 1 notebook for reading. That means he has 2 notebooks. So he put 9 stickers on each notebook. So he put 9 stickers on his science one and then 9 stickers on his reading one. So how many stickers did Mason use in all? So that would be 2 notebooks times 9 stickers. All right, I want you to use your chart or use your head to find the answer for that, find the product. But it says write 2 multiplication sentences. So if we have 2 times 9, we can switch the numbers. We can write a different sentence, and we can have 9 times 2. Now remember, this was using the commutative property. So the 2 products of these different multiplication sentences should be the same thing. The commutative property says no matter what order 2 numbers are multiplied, the product doesn't change. Okay? All right, boys and girls, as well as parents, I hope this helped, and I'll see everyone tomorrow. Have a fabulous day.